Hello everybody, the Magma Cleric here, bringing you my top 10 favorite PlayStation games of all time. These are the games that I grew up with, that I have spent endless of hours playing, beating multiple of times. So here are the rules for the top 10, if you want to say it like that. Let's see. I had to play it. I've had to at least beat it. There has to be somewhat of a nostalgic feel for it, and it had to be downright fun. With all that being said, let's kick off this list and go ahead and get started with our number 10. So, roll the clip, hit the lights, let's kick it. That's right, we're kicking off the list strong with one of my all-time favorite fighting games on the original PlayStation. But Marcus, what about Tekken 3? What about Tekken 3? It's my number 3 of fighting games. Bloody War 2 is my all-time favorite on the PlayStation era, and I play it to this day because of that. Of course! Thank you, Bison, for interrupting me. Your check will be in the mail. But as I was saying, this game is simply awesome. You get 12 characters with their own beast mode that they can have. It gives them different combos, specials, and their own finishers. So how awesome is that? Pretty freaking awesome if I have to say so myself. But it consisted of a wolf, a bat, a rabbit, and some other animals I can't quite remember right now. There's a mole and a chameleon and a tiger. But nonetheless, it is an awesome game. Check it out, you'll like it. Oh yeah, Mega Man 9. Oh, sorry, Mega Man X5. That's right, I'm putting X5 on here instead of X4, simply for the reason, fact, see the rules. I didn't play X4. I played it but never beat it because I never owned it. But I played the crap out of X5 and beat it on plenty of occasions. The Masters, who are now known as the Mavericks, are pretty awesome. The storyline, you have to go defeat all of them, collect all the parts for the cannon, stop the satellite from falling to the earth. It's all pretty interesting. And oh yeah, Sigma's back. Yeah, what a freaking surprise that is. Not. But yeah, this game was pretty good. Give it a check out. It's okay in my book. And it's my number 9 pick for this list. Oh yes. Is it still playing? Yeah. I thought it was going to be over. It's supposed to be over by now. Anyways, yeah, Mega Man X5. It's still going. Just like how I keep playing. It's so freaking addictive. Oh, hey, look, there's Zero. Oh yes, 22 characters in all. This game is freaking amazing. You have to play through all 22 characters just to get to the other 5 bonus characters that you can eventually unlock and play as. I know you have Gogeta, which is mispronounced as Vegito in this game. Mr. Hercule. I think it was Kid Goku. But nonetheless, this game is pretty fun. Nostalgic feels all around. Remember staying up playing it on the PlayStation all night long, because you literally had to go through all 22 people just to beat it. Other than that, this effing game is so freaking cool. The graphics aren't the best by far, but the game itself is generally good. The special attacks are amazing. The characters all look and sound like the characters from the TV shows, so that's always a plus. And we have a cool intro. Alright, so number 7 is ironically Final Fantasy 7. That's right, fanboys. It is not number 1 on my list. It is number 7. Cut! What just happened there? Okay, by the way, Sweet Zero outfit. Woo, we survived that one. Alright, we're moving on to Spyro the Dragon for the PlayStation 1. My number 6 pick. This is a story of a little dragon who is going around, flying around, and walking around to different dragon realms and freeing his dragon brethren from crystals that Nasty Nork, I've never been able to pronounce it, put in crystallization form. So basically your goal is to do the platforms, free all the dragons, and stop Nasty Nork at his plans on conquering all the realms. With that being said, this little guy, ooh, he brings so much memories back. I played the demo and then I got it for a birthday present, and it was just downright fun. And I played the crap out of this game. Now, I had beaten the game on several different occasions and collected everything. In fact, if I remember correctly, if I could find my PlayStation memory card, I have 100% complete. Can you say completionist? Marcus, the completionist. The Legend of Dragoo, one of my all-time favorite RPGs of the PlayStation 1 era. That's right, fanboys, it outranks Final Fantasy VII to me, and I dare you to say anything. With this game, it felt much more entertaining and much more fun than FF7. The storyline, I could get behind it. You return home after a 5-year-long journey of searching for the black monster that killed your family and your entire freaking town. With that being said, you also learn that you can transform into a higher character. It's like an item of some sort. It's called the Dragoon Spirit, and it makes you a lot stronger. With that, this game was just downright fun. And screw Aerith's death. One of the main guys in this game dies on disc 1. Disc freaking 1. And he was one of the most badass characters in that game. Well, other than that, this game is a turn-based game, kind of like Final Fantasy. But to me, I like the lore of this much better than I like the lore of Final Fantasy. That's just me. But, oh my god, what are they doing over there? Fanboys! Everybody! Get the hose! Okay, Sebot. We got rid of them. Those fanboys, they're kinda hard to get away from. Oh, what's playing in the background? Oh, it's Gabriel from Syphon Filter. Alright, we're gonna go fight us some terrorists today. That's right, we are fighting terrorists operating in Guacamole, Costa Rica? Okie dokie. Yeah, no. Alright, so we're a KGB agent and we are taking control of one of their top spies named Gabriel. And he is a pretty awesome spy. I do like this game more than I like, what's that game called? Oh yeah, Metal Gear Solid. To me, this was my spy game. It had everything that I wanted, and it had explosions, it had high not the best graphics on the PlayStation, but it was good. And stay away from fire because his suit's flammable. That's right, his suit is flammable. With its wide assortment of weapons that you can get from its climbing, his whole thing that he does as a spy. This game was really fun. Give it a try. Look for it on eBay or whatever. Just give it a try. What can I say about number 3 that hasn't already been said by so many other countdown makers? Crash Bandicoot is my number 3 pick. This effing game is so cool. It blew my mind when I was a child. I literally played this game hours on end. Just like Spyro, I got it as a demo for PlayStation Magazine, and then I picked it up as I think it was a birthday present or something like that. Anyways, the game has you going around as Crash, a Bandicoot, whatever the hell is a Bandicoot. I think it's some kind of rare disease that turns you into a cool looking Crash. Anyways, you go around with a tiki god as a tiki mask. That's right, you get a tiki mask god. Isn't that lovely? And you're stopping the evil Cortex from taking over the world. Oh, how original was the 90s. Nonetheless, this game was super duper fun. This game was amazing and had amazing qualities to it. The platforming stages were awesome. Hell, the level stages itself were beautifully designed for a PlayStation 1 era game. So with that being said, make sure you buy you a copy of it and play it till it has no play value anymore. Alright, well, with that being said, we're moving on to number 2. How's those fanboys holding? Oh, what can I say about this game that I already haven't said in my top 10 racing games out there? This is by far my favorite racing game of all time. The tracks are fun, the cars are amazing, and I have to say that this is the best Gran Turismo out of all the Gran Turismos, and the best racing game for the PlayStation 1 console. That's right, I said it. I don't care. There's a bunch of fanboys out there from the Final Fantasy 7 entry that wants to eat me alive. Bring it on, folks. And if you want a more detailed description of why I like this game so much, check out my top 10 racing games. It's in the link below. So yeah, check it out. Oh my god, this game is so freaking amazing.
Of course!
Thank you, M. Bison. Thank you. Number 1 is Gauntlet Legends, the awesome ass PlayStation 1 game. It has many different things. It has 4 different playable characters you can play as, which you unlock 4 more secret characters to play as who are stronger copies of the original ones. You have an archer, a wizard, a Valkyrie, and a barbarian, which they all have their own little special treats and everything, so you're good on that. But other than that, this game is freaking awesome. It's like a platformer slash action slash arcade game, if you want to call it that. It's definitely one of my all-time favorites in the franchise, and that's saying it a lot because it's, you know, number 1. With its great bosses ranging from a dragon to the demon, the great big demon himself that you have to fight, to the little minions that you fight, the secret little layers you can find, all the keys you have to gather, the equipment, the upgrades, the just everything about this game. It needs to be remade and put on the Xbox Live Arcade or the PlayStation Network. It needs to be brought back. Hey, wait a minute. What's that off in the distance? Do you hear that, Surfbot?
Remember, get him alive if you can, but get him! Search every ravine, every crevice, but the fiend must be found! Are you ready? Take your torches and go!
Those fanboys look serious. Get the chainsaw!
Stay back, I got a chainsaw! Uh-oh.